The name Samuel Barkoye will forever be etched into the minds of Guyanese as the 12-year-old boy from North Georgetown Primary School with the high throw who amassed 525 out of the maximum possible 528 marks at this year's National Grade 6 assessment. Samuel knew he had the potential to get into the school of his dreams, but when news broke on Monday that he had killed two birds with one stone by copying the top spot in the country for this year's examination and firmly cementing his place at Queen's College, emotions overflowed for the self-driven 12-year-old genius. Barkoye shares this amazing feat with Rovin Lal of Selamaris Primary School, who also gained 525 marks. Coming from a family of intellectual high achievers, where his elder sisters all secured places in the country's top 1% in previous years, the last Barkoye knew he had to do the same. The lad who lives at Golden Grove on the east bank of Demerara said that he spent 2 hours per day following the closure of schools due to COVID-19 in March, studying to make his dreams a reality. However, he is a firm believer in the adage that all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. As such, a fair amount of playtime was incorporated into his days. This he credits as the key to his success.
I'm a playful boy, and I always find time to play, but I had to make sure that I focus on my schoolwork also as much as I focus on playing. So I had to make sure I balance that out and I don't forget much.
For his parents, it was a hard decision to send their only boy and last child out in July to prepare for and sit the examination amidst COVID-19 threats. However, according to his father, Samuel Barkoye, they understood the significance of their little one writing the examination. In retrospect, Mr. Barkoye, who is an engineer, noted that it was the best decision he could have made. The proud father reminded parents of the imperative role of striking the balance for their children.
I would back up what my son was saying earlier, which is something that I instill in them, to have that balance. You must work hard, regardless of what school you're attending. The teachers will do their best, but you as a parent, you have to have an input in your children's studies. You have to support your children. And you also have to make sure that these children get balance. My children always play, whether it's cricket, basketball. You probably would have seen his sisters in the news. You would have seen him in the newspaper playing squash kitty cricket.
President Irfan Ali on Wednesday reached out to the young man and extended a congratulatory message and committed to meeting him post-COVID-19. Meanwhile, against the backdrop of young men dominating the charts at this year's NGSA examination, which goes against the grain of previous years, Barkoye stated that he is privileged to be a symbol for young boys so they can know that it is cool to be educated.
I'm very happy that boys have dominated this year because my sister told me before how it is rare for boys to top at NGSA, and I wanted to change that this year. So I made sure I worked hard, studied, and achieved that goal.
He added that with public schools also performing well at this year's sitting, it shows that young learners have the potential to excel but often lack the resources when compared to private schools. He thanked his teachers and parents for helping him achieve his goal. The soon-to-be Queen's College student with a knack for mathematics and science expressed his hopes of pursuing a career in either of those fields. And while CSEC may be a few years away, the youngster is already prepared to accomplish the same feat once again. Barkoye urged all pupils who wrote the exam this year to remember that regardless of what school they are assigned, the NGSA results are just a stepping stone in their academic pursuits and not the end of the road. For the HGP Nightly News, Amel Griffith.